whatever.
And then we smoked them.
Hey, yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What up, though? It is the Lions Fan Cave chat. Let me fix this for us. I still got my morning background up there. There we go. So I have my good friends Nick and Dom here with us, and I love what he says here because I've been saying it ever since we heard he might be a free agent. Oh, look at this. First person in the chat. It's Smoking Man. What an amazing combine so far. I know it's the underwear Olympics. I know it's all of that, or pajama Olympics, whatever you want to say, but there are measurables that equate to the NFL. Do you know how they came up? Hey, Dad says, hey, Dom.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, but
Linderbaum is still a free agent, but
he's free agency doesn't even start. Uh-oh. What are you celebrating?
fucking Ron Holland.
Oh, another 3.
Yep.
So we had the off-season report cards come out this week for all the teams. Did you see that, Dom?
Yeah, they're biased. They were talking about on the radio today, and like literally 20 or 22 of the fields got a grade of like D or worse.
Yeah. Cleveland's, Carolina's. Oh, wait, field. Coach, owner, food, treatment. No, this isn't about that.
The Giants got like an F or a F minus.
Heck, I didn't see it first, Nick. Good evening.
Good to see you.
Yeah, he shaved. He looks different. Scared me when I looked up. I was like, oh, who's that? Just playing. I'm going to turn the comments off for a second so we can see the whole screen. This is about owner, coach, food, travel, weight room, and treatment of family. Lions got an A for owner, or A for coach, A for owner, B for food, B for travel, A for weight room, and B+ for treatment of family. Cleveland, on the other hand, got C- for coach, C for owner, D+ for food, D- for travel, B+ for the weight room, and D- for treatment of family. Cincinnati got an F- for treatment of family. An F-.
I mean, that's a fucking poverty franchise.
Las Vegas got C+ for coach, A for owner, A for food, B for travel, A+ for weight room, and A for treatment of family.
A for owner, really?
That's what it says.
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't dawn on me until like after I saw it. This is based on like last year.
Yeah.
Because we got like what a C or C- for OC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for John Morton. But
yeah.
The other thing, the more alarming one was I can't see it, it's so small.
This is ours.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Strength coaches.
Well, the guys did come in stronger. The training staff got the B plus. The training room got an A.
Oh yeah, that was the other one. That neither one of those deserves a high grade.
I think
Although
the strength coaches might have got a B plus, but the training staff should have got at least a C at the best. The training room, it is a great training room. I don't know if you've seen it there at Allen Park. I do agree it's an A minus. The
what did we get for field?
Home game field, B minus.
B minus. That's actually one of the higher grades. I don't think any team got an A.
No, not a single one. I know that the Cardinals, Cleveland, Cincinnati, New Jersey. Who else got
Carolinas was really bad.
Carolinas
Pittsburgh's was bad.
Pittsburgh's was bad. And a lot of that has to do with all of them are in wet areas, and it has to do with drainage.
Right. Well, I mean, there's no substitute for real grass. And this is the other thing they were talking about on the radio. Like you can put, you can get the best field turf or whatever brand of turf that you want. You can put the most padding under it. It's still, X number of inches above concrete.
Thank you, MDE. Good to see you, brother. I know you're doing your baseball draft. But, man, what a combine it's been. It's been intriguing. I do wish they would let them at least wear the helmet, shoulder pads. If you want to let them run without anything on their knees and thighs for the 40, I get it. But they should be in pads to do these, so it be simulate.
Yeah, literally everything. Even the 40.
I get it. I do agree. Because there's times when you watch somebody and they run slow at the combine, you're like, well, they don't look that slow on game film. And then there's other times you see somebody be really super fast and they were like, where was this on the field?
Or I don't give a shit about how fast you can run a 40 in underwear, John Ross.
Yeah, but not everybody was as bad as John Ross after he ran it either. Nate Wiggins looks like he's pretty good for Baltimore as a corner.
Right.
Tyreek Hill turned out all right for how fast he ran.
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
I don't even
Maybe
remember back that far. And it wasn't like, I mean, he got drafted in like the third, fourth round?
Try sixth.
Where did he even go to college? I couldn't tell you.
I can't remember.
Look it up because now it's killing me.
I'm looking at other things right now.
Tyreek Hill. I have literally no earthly idea. Where's he going? Buffalo?
Probably back to KC.
He just in the last week or so was walking without assistance.
Right. Oh, Nick just popped out too. I didn't even hear him leave. Sonny Styles out of Ohio State. He ran a 4.46 at 6'5" and 245 pounds. And then his brother, Lorenzo Styles Jr. today, a safety at 6'1" and 210. Holy smokes. He ran a 4.27. There's Nick. Wait for it to connect again.
Could Styles be a faster Black Chris Spielman?
He could be.
How?
And he's also willing to play edge.
The thing I like, hopefully, this is where I'm hoping literally across the board as far as free agency, trades, and the draft style. This is where I'm hoping Brad Holmes switches things up because God forbid if he actually drafted for need, our positions of need are very deep in the draft.
Yeah,
I mean,
offensive
damn
tackle,
near every position
center,
is deep because there's
linebacker,
not,
safety.
yeah, there's not a lot of blue chip guys, period.
Well, by the time it's done, if it keeps going the way it is, thank goodness the OSU tight end didn't run that good, because otherwise they'd probably have 5 or 6 guys in the first round. 3 guys, I'd say 3 guys drafted in the first round. I don't say 3 in the top 10.
I just looked up where Tyreek Hill played for in college.
Who was it?
Golden City, Oklahoma State, and West Alabama.
Okay. So West Alabama is a community college that he went to before he went to Oklahoma State. The other one was a high school. Pretty sure of it.
Or like a community college.
No, I know West Alabama is a community college. That was one of those ones in Last Chance U, I think.
Ouch. It's funny. I was talking to Leonard earlier, and we were talking about large or fat running backs, and I always thought that Brandon Jacobs was a Saluki. I see no stats for him at Southern Illinois, just Auburn. I also had to Google what a Saluki is.
You're
Do you
welcome,
know
Michael
what it
Edwards.
is?
No, I have no clue.
It is a Persian greyhound. It's like a hairy greyhound. Basically the opposite of Brandon Jacobs.
Yinzer, good to see you, brother. So let's get into a little bit of today at the combine.
Trade down.
Oh, that's the second half of them. Let me find the first. Nope, that's it. There we go. This is the first half. This is all the DBs, safeties, and cornerbacks alike. Marcus Allen ran. He ran a 4.5, which technically that's the average speed for a corner in the NFL. It's 4.5. Bud Clark, a safety, ran 4.41. Terrion Davis of Washington, a 6'3", 194 corner, ran a 4.41. Mansour Dulaine did not run, which kind of bugged me, but Charles Demings of Stephen F. Austin ran a 4.41 as well. He's 6'1" and 193. The next one that ran was Dalen Everett, who probably improved his draft stock. He was looking like he could have been a 3rd or 4th rounder at 6'1" and 196, ran a 4.38. Bishop Fitzgerald of USC ran a 4.55, and he's only 5'10". He did not help his draft stock. Andre Fuller of Toledo, one of the guys we talked to, ran a 4.49. TJ Hall of Iowa, and everybody was touting that this guy was a speedster coming out of high school. He was the slowest cornerback at 4.59. AJ Halsey of LSU, he was a safety who ran a 4.52. Colton Hood of Tennessee ran a 4.44. David Igbenison was supposed to be a track star for Ohio State, ran a 4.45. Domani Jackson at Alabama, he ran a 4.41. He was the guy they said was as fast as Jamison Williams. No way in hell. Chris Johnson ran a 4.4. Jalen Kilgore ran a 4.32, I think he ran. Get that up here so I can see.
I don't trust a corner or a wide receiver, or I mean, maybe most of all, which isn't to say a lot, but I would put stock in a running back that runs a fast 40. Like, if you're a wideout that's that fast, chances are you have no hands or a route tree. And if you're a corner, you probably have no ball skills. And you're probably short.
Nice. Last hairy dog I came across was last call at the dive bar in Livonia 13 years ago. He bought me a beer. Respect to Sal Lukey. He worked at Ford in Dearborn.
What bar was that? I'm from Livonia. I know them all.
Did you hear him, Michael? He asked what bar was that. Here's the second half of that list. Julian Neal at Arkansas ran a 4.49. Xavier Mwampa out of Iowa ran a 4.48. VJ Payne ran a 4.4. Toriano Pride Jr. of Missouri had the fastest of the corners at 4.32. Ephesians Prysock ran a 4.45 at 6'3" and 190. Kamari Ramsey ran a 4.47. Chandler Rivers of Duke improved his draft stock, running a 4.4. Avery Smith ran a 4.54. Robert Spears Jennings ran a 4.32. Traden Stukes ran a 4.33. Lorenzo Styles Jr., the safety, at 6'1.5" at 194, ran a 4.27. Michael Tape, another guy we talked to, ran a 4.5. And Dylan Diamond, safety out of Oregon, 6'1", 201 pounds. He was a track star. He said he was going to run a 4.34. He hit a 4.35.
Okay. Who was the last? I can't think of even who it is offhand, but who was the last corner that's actually been good in the league for a number of years that had a really good 40 time?
Malachi Lawrence out of UCF had a great combine, but I don't know. He said he thinks the bar was Geno's. Does that ring a bell?
AJ ball hawk, probably not in play for the Lions. 38. Who's AJ Halsey?
That's the one I told about. Said that ran the 4.55. His draft stock is probably going to drop because of that. He was like the 48 prospect. His draft stock will probably fall because when you get past that 4.5, you're getting to the slower side of defensive backs.
Is he a corner or safety?
He's a safety. Malachi makes me think of Children of the Corn. Anytime I hear that name, I get scared and want to hide.
Same. Outlander.
Malachi Lawrence played for UCF. He had a good year for them. He had a good combine. I don't think he's above a third rounder myself, but because he ran fast and had a good combine, he will get reached on. That's my opinion.
We need a safety, but like I said, good news is it's super deep at safety.
Yeah, it is super deep. Deshaun Singleton, Kendall Daniels, the cheetah linebacker that I talked about that plays safety / linebacker. He didn't test. You know why? He just wants to get drafted. He doesn't care. He was there just for the interviews.
Maybe in the late rounds. I don't want a guy that doesn't play one position.
He played linebacker because they moved him there. He played safety in high school. They moved him there because of his size.
So
came out
too slow to be a safety.
No. He
too big?
Too big. He came out of high school.
So too slow.
No, he's not slow. Just let me talk.
Sorry. Go.
He was 6 foot and 220 running a 4.40 in high school. He's now 6'5" and 242, and he runs around a 4.5.
That's a linebacker.
Yeah.
Or literally the biggest monster of a safety ever.
They created a position in Ben Venables' defense called the cheetah for him, where he sometimes played slot corner, sometimes played viper safety in the box, or he played blitzing linebacker and cover linebacker because he has safety skills.
We could use an in-the-box safety.
Yes. That's why
honestly, I'd rather that than, like, a lot of people bitch about the 4.25, but like I like that safety.
The 4.2. Oh, yeah, I got you. But we kind of still ran it even when we were running this modified 4.3 we did. At times we ran it. You know, it's a hybrid defense. Yeah,
until Curb and Branch got hurt, like, safety was by far our best position group.
And this is all of the tight ends.
Oh, we don't care about that. Maybe in the late rounds.
Well, we did have one break 4.4. That was Kenyon Sadiqa, Oregon at 6'3", 241. He ran a 4.39.
Yeah, he's the one that might go in the first round, eh?
Yeah, probably him. And then there was another one that ran in the. Was there another one that ran in 4.4? Let me see. There's a 4.5. No, they all were around 4.5 or 4.6. Poor Will Kesmerica, Ohio State. That poor bastard. He ran a 4.74.
I mean, he'll be lucky to get drafted. Plus, I don't think I could tell you right offhand a single tight end from Ohio State that's been good in the league
Now
ever.
that fullback tight end, I did like how he ran and everything in this. I was watching a few of his drills. He's 6'2", 250 pounds. Riley Nowakowski, 4.66, and he actually threw that sled. Pack Babe, hello Yoli. And he does have smaller hands, but he's only 6'2". But he doesn't drop the ball. That's what I like.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm saying it. I mean, I've been saying it for a couple years. I don't know if it ever happens, but it probably should because it's the easiest position to replace. Sam Laporta probably should go the way of TJ Hawkinson.
That was a good song. That wasn't even the bad song. But since you asked for it. There, now it's 37.50. Oh.
The music wasn't that sophisticated 20 plus years ago, but if it was, that would be on the Leisure Suit Larry game.
Yeah, that's where it belongs.
Remember Leisure Suit Larry?
Yes, I love that game. I remember when it came out on PlayStation, it was nowhere near as good as the PC one.
Just sloppy turnovers.
Watching the Pistons. So, overall, it's been one hell of a combine. Every position group has timed out at almost a half a second faster than every position group that's ever tested at the combine before. The slower guys are nowhere near as slow as what we're used to seeing. Andrew Merklinger's in another chat with me, and he started griping, wow, that guy's really slow. Leisure Suit Larry. Magna cum laude.
They've all got to be faster. Like the league has changed.
Right. But I'm saying, I said, Andrew, don't forget, way back in 2019, or was it 2018? I can't remember. We drafted T. Tasebor that ran a 4.7 as a corner.
Yeah, it was like 4.65, 4.7.
Yeah, it was a 4.7, 4.75 to be exact. I remember because we had to look it up. We were like, did we really just draft that?
At the time, I was fooled into thinking that was a good pick because that was right around the time when I learned that the first mocks that you see, 8 months ahead of time are complete bullshit. But that year, they had us taking Tabor in the first round. We ended up getting him in the second round. I'm like, oh, that's a good pick. I just figured, he's slow. He's got to have good ball skills.
No. Yeah.
He wasn't on the list. Dan Davis sent me a list earlier today.
Yeah, but they're going back to 2016 on that list. And I was like, wait a minute. Brad Holmes only been here since 21. Let's trim that down a little bit. Can't blame him for the shit in the past.
True. He was just saying in general, like we're we're not good at drafting corners.
I dated a girl that wanted me to be more involved in magna cum laude, and I didn't understand the Pacific till she left me for someone else. Respect to the ones that know how to overachieve. He doesn't see that. You're in the studio chat. He won't see that comment. He's doing a lot of baseball draft. I just said that. That's why he's not here. He's doing a fantasy baseball draft.
Okay, because he was messaging me on Facebook. Don't be shy in the comments.
Yeah, but you got to be able to put it in the comments. You're on your phone, though. It's hard for you. Trust me. I've tried.
Oh, okay.
That was, yeah, maybe it was.
Remember, I kept logging myself out that one time. I was trying to respond to comments by typing it in instead of talking about it when I first started.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work out. This was a long time ago before you were watching me. It didn't work out so well in the beginning. I was logging out of the show like 10 times. I can send you a link if you want it. I mean, I have the technology.
Jeremy, did you see any of the clips from I'm trying to remember. I mean, it doesn't matter who it was. It was like one of the first. It was like the first day of spring training, and you know how they're trying out the batters challenge for balls and strikes.
Mm-hmm.
I think the like the pitching team gets them as well, but like literally 3 out of the first 4 pitches they challenged, and all of them they were right to challenge.
Nice.
But it's not, I mean, it might not ever show up, but they used it in the minors last year.
And right around 2008, they came out with a Leisure Suit Larry magna cum laude.
Terrible.
It was, but it was great.
Now, what was this bullshit call? Oh well, at least we'll at least make the Eastern Conference Finals.
You watching the Detroit Pistons game?
Yeah,
He is.
that's what I was saying earlier. All year, I had that game against OKC circled on the calendar, and then I thought I had like a damn near a courtside seat. 'Cause my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, my birthday, 4 tickets, blah blah blah." Then I talked to him the other day. He's like, "Oh, we got 2." It turned out no, he had 4, but he thought he was going to invite some hooers, and then the hooers backed out. And then the day after, he's like, "Oh yeah, we had 2 extra tickets," and I'm like, "Cool guy." I wasn't going to pay $50 for bleeders, and I didn't look. I mean, I could have got bleeders last second for probably $15. But moral of the story, SGA didn't play. Chet Holmgren didn't play. Like 4 of their 5 starters did not play.
All right. So I have the complete list of who we talked to at the combine. You guys ready to hear it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati linebacker Jake Golday, Alabama linebacker Deontay Lawson, Iowa linebacker Carson Shaw, UCLA DT Gary Smith, Florida defensive end Tariq Sapp, Texas linebacker Anthony Hill, Missouri defensive end Zion Young, Auburn defensive lineman Bobby Jamison, Texas A&M defensive tackle Tyler Unidam, who had a very good combine, linebacker Jayshawn Barham, defensive end from Michigan Derek Moore, Clemson defensive end TJ Parker, Miami defensive end Akeem Messidor, Pittsburgh linebacker Kyle Lewis, Buffalo linebacker, he's a thumper, Red Murdoch, Duke defensive end BJ Anthony, Minnesota defensive tackle Devin Eastern, North Carolina State defensive tackle Brandon Cleveland, Kentucky defensive tackle David Gusta, who had the most reps for the bench at 37. Florida defensive end George Gooms, he had a great one. Oklahoma defensive end Marvin Johnson, Penn State defensive end Danny Dennis Sutton, who had a good combine. Northwestern defensive lineman Aiden Hubbard, and Texas A&M linebacker Terrion York, who had a solid drill day too. Lots of
Trade
defense.
back.
I agree. I've been doing that. Lately, I've been doing that. But after the way the combine went yesterday, and on my mock draft I did this afternoon, I had to take who was there at 17 because I was like, there's no way he's falling to 17 at this point. And that was Sonny Styles, the linebacker of OSU, was sitting there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not passing up on that type of talent.
I get that. But to me, there's like one or two, maybe three guys that might fall to us where it's like, okay, you got to take him. Other than that,
Sonny Styles, Akeem Passador, and probably for me, it's Francis Mawagawa because he's the true left tackle out of Miami.
yeah. He's that third tackle. After that, like 4 through 8, they're roughly the same.
Right. And they're not T-Rex arms, but they're not ideal length, is why people say they might transition to guard better.
Yep.
They're not short arm. It's just not the ideal length for a tackle, is all it reads. And I try explaining that because like Caden Proctor, they say that he translates more to a guard. I was like, why? They say he has excellent the excellent footwork of like a swing tackle, and he's a mountain of a man with long enough arms. I said, I don't understand why they think this guy's going to translate to guard, other than they just think he's too damn fat. I like his game film.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, yeah, we said hi to him a while back.
Come on, Detroit, come back.
Oh, we're down?
Yep. 98-92.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, if that, I forgot his name already. That tackle you were just talking about.
Caden Proctor.
No.
Oh, Francis Mawagawa.
Yeah. Like I said, Taylor Decker might prevent us from taking the next Taylor Decker.
I don't think he's the next Taylor Decker.
I don't actually. Okay, so it's 4 tackles. So then like 5 through 8 or 9 it's the next group.
Right.
Like if the top 3 and Proctor are already gone, definitely don't take the next guy at 17.
Right.
Even Proctor,
Because
I'm not sure.
I would debate on it. Now, if somebody like, let's say, somewhere between 18 and 24, if one of those people wanted to move up to 17 because the wide receiver they wanted,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And give me a third or a fourth with it, I'm good.
Yeah. And I think that's all we're going to get to trade down from 17 into the 20s.
There isn't that 5 or 6 quarterbacks that are first round worthy this year like you usually get. You've got one.
There's not, outside of the top 10 or 12, there's really not a bunch of blue chip guys. And it's been that way more drafts than not for the last like 5 years. Like sometimes, like, yeah, teams want to trade down, but you got to find someone that wants to trade up.
Exactly. That or
And a
if
lot of times you end up
teams-
sitting where you sit because you can't get what you think that pick is worth. And it's like, it's like baseball cards from 88 to 92.
or
It's only worth what someone will pay.
right, or one of these second round guys that had the early first round picks that have extra second round and third round picks for next season in play.
Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if we could get a third and some sort of future pick, great.
I'm trying to give you the scenario. Like, let's say the Jaguars picked early because they have the pick that they traded with Cleveland is up there in the first, right? They're going to be picking guys early. They picked that pick. Oh, wait, no, Cleveland has that pick. Never mind. Arizona has extra picks because of the trade backs. So, because they traded back with us, they traded back with the Texans, they traded back that year and got a whole bunch of future picks. So they decide they want to move up out of the second round because they made their pick early. They package that pick with a third round pick and a fourth round pick and a future second and a future fourth. You take that trade in a heartbeat. Because then you're still picking up towards the top of the second round and could possibly trade that back too. And then you still got your second round, you still got a third, and you still got a fourth, and then you got next year's second and fourth.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I make that trade back with someone like that is if they're offering us 2 seconds, 2 fourths, and a third to come up out of the second round. Because you're talking about moving up around then. You're not talking about moving up 1 or 2 spots.
Right.
Or you throw in one of those practice squad players that you liked the year before in there type thing. I've been looking. There isn't that crazy cool name this year like we wanted in the draft.
Yeah.
Remember how we used to look and say, yes, we want him just because of his name. We would look through the prospect list.
There's no Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Michael Ditton Edwards. I would not trade pick 50 at all. That is where we get our OC, the trench commander, Logan Jones. I am dreaming about him more than even Jennifer Anderson. Oh,
That's the other thing. God damn it.
Awesome.
Now we're down by 8.
They just hit a 3.
Time to get the starters back out there.
You're
So,
ahead
are you
of me.
It was fucking. It was that Merrill dude. I swear to God. Duncan
now?
Robinson is at least 4 or 5 inches taller than me. I could go out there right now and do a better job guarding whoever he's attempting to guard. Like, he's not even a folding chair.
Well, if Cade gets 3 more assists, he's got his triple-double. He's got 10 rebounds and 25 points and 7 assists right now. That's crazy. So are we ready to do a little mock draft tonight there, Don?
Do it.
All right. I knew it was coming. MDE's always good. He sits there and he'll go mock me daddy in the comments every time I say something about doing a mock. All right. 7 rounds. change it to fast. ESPN for the listing because they're a little better than BFSN. Detroit, here we roll. Yeah, we did not get lucky there. All right, so 2 picks. That one. Now I don't mind this. Move up 1.
I would do that.
I'm yeah. I'm gonna see what the other one is. Ooh. 32-64 in the next year's third.
So end of the first, end of the second.
And next year's third.
Because I guarantee
I
you
like
by the
that
time
better,
we
don't-
get to that 30-second pick, there will be offers for people trying to move up.
Or we trade this one and see if we get a better offer in the next round. Just go back one and let them get who they want.
Yeah,
I
sure.
bet you it's Makai Lemon at USC. Nope, they took Peter Woods. Now look. I can't look. 27-58. There we go. I like that. Go
That's the
back 9.
one.
And now we make our pick. Nope,
No.
Yeah, I'm not taking any of those.
No.
Right here. Here's our guy, Max Ahinacor.
Ty Simpson?
No, Max Ahinacor.
I'm kidding.
Offensive tackle. 6'6", 325, the kid that did good at the Senior Bowl.
And he doesn't even have to start.
So we don't have to trade this one back because we have the next one.
Even if he is Taylor Decker, he was taken 10 picks later.
Right. And there he is. See, look who they took ahead of Logan Jones. They took injury boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Logan Jones. Now here's where we can play. But the only guy that offered us anything and they want 2 picks for 1 pick in the future, I'm not doing that.
Nope.
Now we can go defense and look at that. 2 of the guys we talked to are right here. Jacob Rodriguez, Caleb Banks, and D'Angelo Pons, all right there. I'm going Jacob Rodriguez. You put another supercomputer linebacker next to a supercomputer linebacker. What do you think, Dom?
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to replace Anzalone.
Right. It's a need now, whether people want to admit it or not.
Now you have to go end, even if it's a reach.
Malachi Lawrence. He's less of an actual edge, though. Caden Curry's more of an edge. Romello Height, Anthony Lucas, Danny Dennis Sutton. He's here. We talked to him, and I like this kid, and I think he's going to move up the draft board after they update this on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm taking him. Trading Stooks ran a 4.35, a 6'2", 200-pound corner. I like it. Unless Genesis Smith, he didn't
Yeah, I
run
was going to
today.
say, how
so
far
he won't
down is
have
the next
an
safety?
RAS. Pretty far down. 143 for this one. I want to go see what Trading Stooks is 149, so you're not really losing anything. This guy had a great combine as well, 6'1" and 190, but I like Trading Stooks because he can play cornerback and safety, and we need depth at both.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
True.
Do we need a backup QB too?
I do that with the last pick every draft because I don't.
That'll be there later.
Here's our thumper, Red Murdoch, or Tariq Sapp is here too. We can double down at edge.
Is that Warren Sapp's kid?
Nephew,
Okay.
6'3" and 275, and he looked good at the combine. He ran drills. Or we go VJ Payne that just had one hell of a combine at 6'3" and 210.
Well, apparently that tight end from Syracuse is going to be a stud because Philly took him one pick before us.
Klein had a good one. Gillenberg
That
had a
is
good
fucking
one.
Dennis Schroeder. I knew it.
But we can wait on that. Oh, wait.
There's
go.
no
We can get
reason to fucking draft a tight end.
And the only reason why I like Riley Nowakowski is he actually plays fullback too.
You took a center, didn't you?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay. I mean, at this point, you could take whatever.
I know, because I pretty much filled all the needs.
From
and I'm
your
taking
lips,
my super sleeper.
From your lips to fucking Brad Holmes's ears.
MDE says that all the time. So I'm going to download this so I can just put it on the screen. That makes it easier than trying to read it off of the secondary screen. I stopped sharing, come back to the studio. Here we are. Hey, look at that. It changed it different. I like it. He goes, I love these mocks because you are realistic and not just chasing the shiny, flashy names or the clickbait stuff. You always put our needs as a priority. Nick, what do you think about us getting Logan Jones as our center? You think he could be our Frank Ragnow moving forward? That is his pro comp.
Mm-hmm.
And I checked
I
that.
think he can.
I checked that through 3 different AIs. Well, who is Logan Jones pro comp? And every time it comes up Frank Ragnow or Willie Roaf. Either one. I'm good.
I'd be okay with Willie Roaf.
And there he is. All the
To
time
answer your
I say
question, Mark, I think he'll be good.
Michael Didden Everett says all the time I say that from your lips to Brad Holmes' ears. Laughing my ass off. So let's load this in. Get rid of one picture to add another because I'm at the limit on StreamYard for my studio.
Hit that. He did. Okay.
All right. Max Ahinacor at 27. Logan Jones at 50. Jacob Rodriguez at 58. Danny Dennis Sutton at 118. Traden Stukes at 155. Trey Zune, it says center, but he's played left tackle, left guard, right guard, and center each season. Kendall Daniels, that's that linebacker I wrote about that you read. Riley Nowakowski and Jack Strand. What do you think, Dom?
Come on, Detroit.
As long as that Stukes guy can play some safety, it looks pretty damn good.
He trusted with the safeties today instead of the corners. He's 6'3" and 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he ran a 4.35 40.
Wait, ran a what?
A 4.35 40.
Oh, I thought you said 4.25.
No, 4.35. He goes, I'm starting to fall in love with the Swiss Army knife that is Trey Zune. Give him the skipper to coach up, be a multi-positional lineman. Let's fucking go. As always, don't forget to hit the like button on whatever platform you're watching it on. Dom, are you still on Sideline Sports?
Kind
Yeah.
of. We nuked the gauntlet. Oh, I mean, didn't nuke it. James left.
So it's getting reworked and then kind of come back just before the preseason again for
Mm-hmm.
for your divisional reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Wait until after the draft and free agency and all that stuff is done to rehash it, or
Yeah, probably.
all I know is every year we keep hearing that everybody's getting bigger, stronger, faster. And this year has proven it more than any other year. There's always been a lot of the top end guys, but you had a lot of bottom end guys. This year, the bottom end guys aren't as slow as they used to be, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know, because you used to have that one big fat guy that couldn't run, but like a 6.5 40 for the defensive lineman at D tackle. You know, there's always one. Where you
Yeah.
felt like you were watching the $6 million man when they ran in slow motion and did the music.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
Jalen Duren, first Piston with 25 plus points and 10 rebounds in 4 consecutive games since Bob McAdoo.
That's huge. So we only got one more game for suspension for Beef Stew after this, right? Or is he back next week?
I think this one might be it, or maybe he has one more.
Hallelujah. Uh-oh. Did we just take the lead?
No, stole the ball at half court. Harris went in for a dunk, and then we just got another foul on the defensive end, like our ball.
Oh, God. Yes. Go Pistons.
Oh, yeah. Fucking threw Duncan Robinson on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we shouldn't even be down. Like, Donovan Mitchell not playing. James Harden out for a month.
The best part of this is that when we traded back, we got an extra 5th from Minnesota.
That's one, what, nine picks?
9 picks plus an extra one next year turned 8 picks into 10.
And currently we only have what?
8.
No, do we have that many? Because we don't have a third.
We have 6 picks in day 3.
Oh, okay.
See, because I added the extra 2nd by trading back the first time and then traded back again and got the extra 5th. Then I just made our picks.
If now somehow it doesn't take a player, just trade that first and next year's first for Max Crosby. Just kidding.
No thanks.
I just hope we do something that make Tom Gwowski go off.
We do that every draft on accident. He falls in love with somebody, and we're always picking either just in front of him because of a trade or just after him because of a trade. They pass on the guy, and then we draft him. Like, no! It's been 3 years in a row now, hasn't it been, Dom?
What?
Where we pick somebody where Tom Grosky just goes off on his draft reviews.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hilarious every time. I remember when we traded up. No, we traded back. They were like, oh, good, they're going to miss him. And then we traded up in that round and then took Branch. He absolutely lost it. And then when we traded up and got Jamison Williams.
I mean, that was value based upon what we gave up to get him.
Mm-hmm.
I do not and will not ever understand why we re-signed him, period, let alone when we did.
I told you it would happen.
Brad Holmes, he loves his guys.
I tried to warn you.
What the fuck happened?
What now?
Somebody got a tech.
On Detroit?
Yeah, apparently.
Good Lord. Mobley has 20 rebounds for Cleveland.
Yeah.
And we're still out rebounding them 48-38. That makes no sense.
Wow. If Mobley's got 20, Jared Allen probably has all the rest. So I guess no one else has any rebounds. Fuck you, Dennis Schroeder. Somebody punch him.
Okay. They had it was one of those things where the game cast glitched. He has 12 rebounds and Allen has 9. There's 8 by Thomas Bryant, the backup center on the bench for Cleveland.
If they don't get a stop here, they're done.
So it wasn't a shooting tech? Pistons ball. I can tell how you acted. Let's go. We need 3 points. Go to the rim, get fouled, and make it. Right?
Are they going to challenge? Oh, yeah, off his leg for sure.
Off the Cleveland guy's leg?
Yeah. Jared Allen and Duran were fighting for it, but Duran grabbed it last second and threw it off his leg.
So have you seen this yet? I hope they do move to Indiana so they can be the Gary Care Bears.
Hammond.
I know. I mean,
Hammond Grizzlies.
Right here.
Yep.
I actually like that logo better.
It's fine. It's still Metro Chicago.
I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. I hope you all had fun. This has been another episode of the Lions Fan Cave Chat. Dom, they can find you occasionally on Simelight and Sports, and then whenever you want to hop in here, you know you're more than welcome. Nick, thank you for joining us. I like that Lions Rock 94, so that must have been the year you were born.
Yep.
He's just a baby.
4.
32, right?
Do we make the playoffs
31.
that year?
You'll be 32
I'll
this
be
year.
42 in May.
Yeah. Thank you, MDE. And as always, try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love, everybody, and have a great day.
Spay and neuter your pets.
Yep, stay new to your
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lyons, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that rocket drive. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one pride echoes, everything feels right. Jeremy B. lives every day at 11. Yelling one B right like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Oh, he